Hello Flosstube friends, this is Saturday evening.
Doesn't look like evening outside to me.
I have lots to show you today. I have lots of FFOs and some very exciting news. I have finished my first Mirabilia. Yay! I think I'll show you that first.
Might as well.
I've got a little running commentary in the background there from Jared. He says I look as unprepared as Donald Trump running for president.
Hello.
This is Jared. So, I started this Mirabilia, Petal Fairy, at the end of March and then put her down for quite a while.
Oh, that's why it's called Petal Fairy.
And I used her for the Wine and Whip Stitch Long in Stitch Mania because I was struggling with her skin and the shape of her arms, and decided to make it my focus for a finish for June. So I will show you her and I'll show you the changes I made. I have to stand up. I'm going to get loads of glare now. I'm not going to get it all in. There we go. She's so much bigger than I thought. So here there should be a row of beads. I'll show you on the pattern. There should be a row of beads up there, and I did put them in, but they looked really odd. They didn't look right at all, so I took them back out. I haven't put her wispy bits on her hair, and there's a couple of wispy bits off her dress. I didn't put those in because I didn't like those. Yeah, I struggled with the beading as well, but I did lots of firsts on that. So it was my first time doing skin 1/1, first time beading, first mirror. But once I got the shape of her arms right, I enjoyed it a bit more, and I didn't mind the actual stitches of the 1/1. It was just getting the shape. I'm not a fan of beading. I use the invisible thread, and man, it is properly invisible. But I did it and then found a frame off the shelf that would fit, and very kind people there cut me a mount, and I framed her quickly in case the beads fell off. So she's done. I started at the end of March and then stopped for a while and picked her back up for June. So she took
A few months.
25 days in total to do, which wasn't too bad.
I would have guessed a month.
So I think I will do another Mirabilia,
Might as well.
because they are so beautiful and you will stitch really lovely ones, but I might wait a while. And I've learnt lessons now, so I know to sort of not totally trust the chart when doing the shaping of the arms and things like that, and beading. I probably won't use the invisible thread, but
Is one of the lessons not to use the invisible thread?
yes. My other FFO is the Alice in Wonderland that I framed. That's for my daughter's birthday in July.
Spoilers.
She won't watch yet. But she loves Alice in Wonderland, so that's going to be one of her presents. And then I've been on a bit of a framing spree. Once I've got them finished, I don't like to have them lying around, so I like to get them framed. So I think I showed you last time I did my to-do list by Lizzie Kate, and then I framed that. So I'm really pleased with that. That will go on the wall next week, and then I put that on my personal Facebook, and somebody asked if I would stitch it for them as well, but change the colours, and she really likes red and purple. So I did that as well, and I just finished it this afternoon actually. So I changed a few of the colours and added some reds and purples in. So it's still got a hoop mark, but so I just need to get a frame for that. I stitched hers on 28 count Brittany because that's what I had. So it's just a bit slightly smaller than mine. Mine was stitched on 25 count. Oh, that Mirabilia, by the way, was stitched on 25 count. I have another FFO. I had to have this frame made because it was an awkward size, but I stitched this for my sister for her birthday. Ooh. Not going to really get to see that without glare. That's another Lizzie Kate one. So that's her birthday's in August, so I'm glad that's done and out of the way. And I also had to have a little frame made for afternoon in New York. An amount. So my plan for the rest of June, I had 3 frames made at the same time because I have afternoon in Paris and afternoon in London. And I thought, save me going back and forth. I get all 3 made. So now my focus for a finish is, let's take it out of the hoop.
It's a myriad of sewing.
It is a myriad of sewing. Is afternoon in Paris. So I picked this back up again yesterday. So that's afternoon in Paris so far. So this is my focus for a finish. I'm going to get quite a lot done this weekend because hubby's away. So, until Sunday. And then when I finish this one, I'm going to go straight on to afternoon in London and then get those 2 framed. Now I've got the frames ready and get those on the wall.
You've made afternoon in Paris. You're going to make afternoon in London. I wonder if the next one's going to be afternoon in Berlin.
They don't do that one. They only do these 3, but they're thinking of doing an afternoon in Sydney.
I would guess Moscow.
So those are my finishes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 FFOs for this month. FFOs. So I'm really pleased. So, yeah, I'm working on afternoon in Paris. And I don't know if you remember, a couple of months ago, I was searching desperately for these Debbie Patrick designs and I managed to get these ones. I was watching Alice Stitching Studio and she has been given 27 or something like that of these Debbie Patrick designs from her friend. And I nearly fell off my chair watching her video. I was just so excited for her. And she was saying there's 227 altogether. So I've been itching to start this one. And seeing as I finished my Mirabilia, I thought I would treat myself to a new start. And then after watching her video, I started it that night. So because I had a lot of those mania starts and because I've finished quite a lot of them now, the ones I wanted to do, I don't feel so overwhelmed with my WIP pile. So I treated myself to a new start and I decided to start with Broadway Street. So I ordered a piece of, I had a piece of 18 count Ada that I cut. Let's just fold it up a little bit. So this was my start. So that bit there is the start of the door there, and I've done a little thing of the window. So they're so lovely to stitch. Really, really nice. A little strawberry minder there from Arty Moments. But she's making Flosstube videos now, Arty Moments. Go and check her out. I think she's done 2 already.
We'll put her channel in the link in the description.
I'll put her link to her channel in the description, yeah. So that's all I'm working on at the moment. So I've been quite busy getting these finishes done. Sorry about that. I've got my hair up today because I've been gardening and it makes the top of my head sore.
Fair enough.
So, this is this is the other one. So as soon as I finish Paris, I'm going to get straight onto those. and I'm using these for the Wine and Whip stitch along now, not because I don't like them, but because I want to get them finished, because I have the frames ready. So there's that's what I've got to. I don't think I've done any since I last showed you, but that's what I've got to. So there's not masses to do on them. So I say I get quite a bit done this weekend. I'm having a lazy weekend, aren't we, Joe?
Yes.
So I've got a little bit of haul. I still haven't bought any
More hauling.
charts. I'm still on my stash diet for charts. So I got, I don't know if I showed these or not, I got two little 5x5 frames for the Dahlia and Sunflower. I finished the Dahlia, didn't I? I showed you. So as soon as I finish the Sunflower, I will frame those. I got
2 magazines.
a couple of magazines. Got the Cross Stitcher Summer 2016 issue 306.
Deluxe.
There's some quite nice things in there. I won't go through it all, but I think there was a couple that I'd fancied doing.
Would you like to tell your fans the ones you fancy doing?
Yeah, I forgot to put markers in the page, Jared, so I'm just looking for them. There's a nice clock there. I probably wouldn't make it into a clock, but it'd be quite nice as framed in a hoop. There was another one. There's quite a few I probably won't do. But I always look, when I get the magazine, I always look to the back to see what's coming next month before I've even looked. Oh, there's a cute, I have to show the top. There's a chart on there. There's a cute dog and cat one that you could make into a cushion. We haven't got any dogs or cats, have we, Jared? So
No.
I probably wouldn't do that one.
Said you didn't like dogs.
I'm not a fan of dogs, but
That's what Anne told me.
oh, there's that one. I quite like that one. The vase of flowers. There's a couple in there I may do. Some cute little hoop farmyard ones. I think that's it. But next month there's a free kit to make patchwork pincushions, and I quite like that cottage. I don't know if it's a sampler or I quite like that, so I'll probably get it next month as well. So that's that one, and then the other one I got is the Cross Stitch Gold. Oh, there's a Queen's 90th birthday bookmark. Oh, chart to stitch.
Yes.
But I got this one for the front cover for the lilies. I really love lilies. But there's a nice Maria Diaz, if that's how you say it, chart.
It's Diaz.
But her face looks a bit funny.
Mum, it's Diaz, not Diaz.
Diaz.
Yes.
So this is issue
7.
129. But I got it for that. They've got it as a table runner, but I would either do it as a picture or a cushion. So it's quite nice. Quite a bit of back stitching in it though. So, but there was this one as well. This designer is Fiona Baker. The only thing with this, it might get a bit repetitive, boring to stitch.
As it does.
But that's really nice, and that would look lovely as a cushion. So there's a couple so far I do. I think that's it. This one.
From the magazine, it's not the end of the video.
Not the end of the video. There's a cockerel clock. That's quite cute.
Triangles is not allowed. Triangles is laughing.
Why do you want to laugh?
I have no idea.
There's a little
Name of
caravan.
it.
That's quite cute. I haven't stitched many charts with flowers, so quite into houses at the moment.
You can't argue with charts.
Oh, that's quite nice as well.
Really gross.
And dolphins. I've actually got some hand-dyed fabric from Chromatic Alchemy, that colour blue. So you wouldn't need to stitch the background on that. That would look quite nice because it's mottled as well. It would look like the sea. So there's a really nice one coming in. Oh, it says on sale 14th of June, issue 130, which I might go and get it. Is that one there? I think that's gorgeous. Oh, that's quite nice as well. So I'm definitely going to get that issue. There's also some other quite cool ones. So what's the date today? Oh, it's the 18th. So it's on sale now. So yeah, I think next time I go into town, I will get that. I went to the charity shop.
As you do.
And found some books. Oh, we've also got a new Heaven and Earth Designs chart. I haven't printed it off yet, but I'm waiting for hubby to print it off for me because our printer's broken. For completing challenge 2, and it's a really nice chart, really nice. So I got the Cross Stitches Bible from the charity shop. There's some really interesting things in there. There's all the basics, but there's a lot of where's the section? There's some mini charts in there, which obviously I can't show you, but to stitch. There's some fonts and different letters, but there's also loads of how-tos for all the speciality stitches, all the different ones. So that'll be quite handy to have, I thought. I mean, it says that you can make the autumn sampler in it, and it's got step-by-step instructions how to do all the speciality stitches in that. Queen stitch, Algerian eye. I haven't heard of half of these, but there's different season samplers to do in here as well. Road stitch. So there's the spring sampler. There's
Is there something in that Bible
there's
that
like
says
different samplers and lots of pages with all different fonts.
no?
So that'd be quite a good book to keep hold of. And not normally when I go to the charity shops, I don't see anything. And I was quite lucky. I got 2 books. I got this one as well. Counted cross stitch designs for all seasons, and that's by Jana Hauschild Lindberg. That's how you say it.
It probably is.
Do you know how to say that?
Jana Hauschild Lindberg,
There you go.
I think.
So I quite like these vintage classic books. I can't show you those because they're mainly charts, but it's all ones like that, which don't look too dated. I don't think they're quite nice, just basic. It gives you all the colours to use, and so yeah, got a couple of really good books there.
Is there something in that Bible that says thou shalt not use invisible thread?
No.
No.
And then I have my fabric of the month for June or May. June, I think, not sure. And this is called Feldspar.
Yes, I think
It's 28 count Lugana I always get an 18 by 26 because it's a really good size. I'll keep it folded and you'll be able to, you see, oh yeah, it's quite true actually. So it's browns with the bits of blue. It's quite dark, so I'm not sure what I'll stitch. Haven't used any of my fabric of the month yet, but I have got patterns in mind. I've got a pattern in mind for the pink one, and then the one we had last month with the blue, I've got a couple in mind for that. Artie Moments is doing a stitch along, and there's only 10 of us in it, and we have to stitch the chart that she's designed. Well, we don't have to, we've chosen to stitch the chart that she's designed, and we send it to a stitchy friend that we know. So I've chosen my stitchy friend that I know, but I can't reveal because I'm not sure she watches or not. But
She probably does.
so I've got the chart, but I've only got the chart printed, so I can't show you. But I'm going to put progress pictures on my Instagram. Yes, so that shouldn't take too long to stitch. So I think I'll get Paris done, start on that, and then get London done. So my next video I might have a couple more FFOs, and I want to get a few of those done because July the 1st I think we'll start the next Heaven and Earth Design Challenge, number 3. And she's given a few spoilers, Michelle has, that it's going to be about, it's going to involve parking. So I'm quite looking forward to that. So I'm waiting, because I think I've got half a page on Ex Machina, and then I might try and get that done this month as well. So what have we got, 2 weeks left?
I thought it was Ex Machina, not Ex Machina.
Well, I don't know, there's a film called Ex Machina, isn't there? So I think it's really called Ex Machina. But you can call it Ex Machina if you want.
I will.
I might finish that page, and then I've got a page ready to start for the next challenge, July the 1st. So those are my plans. I think that's it.
Vital plans.
They are my plans. So I think, oh, I finished the quilt. So I will show you.
Show this quilt.
It's bigger than I thought. She wanted it for a single bed, but she wanted it draped over both sides so that when she, because it's for her daughter, so when her daughter moves out, she said she wants her to be able to take it with her and use it for a double bed. So I did it the size of a double bed topper. So while she's in her single bed, it's like a bedspread. But I really struggled to get half it through the throat on my machine because it was just too big, and the wadding I use, the batting is quite thick as well. So it's lovely and cosy, but I'll stand up and show it you.
I was going to say, it's that size of double bed.
It's,
Or a king size
yeah.
bed.
I hold it up. So probably, I'm not going to get it all on the screen, but I'm not going to get it all on. But those are the different blocks, and I quilted it with straight lines going down and then diagonal lines going across. And I did the back, I did the green fabric, and I used this, I don't know if you can see on there, variegated thread, which is like greens and browns. So you just get a mixture of, it's not going to show up on there, and then I used cream on the top. But I'm really pleased with how it came out. I have put a full-size picture on my Instagram. I hung it on the washing line, but I'm really pleased. And then the binding, I did the same colour as the back, and I was really pleased because I actually managed for the first time to join my binding edges properly there. It's hard to see, but I always struggle with that. So I'm glad that's done now. So she's picking that up in a week or two. So
Got a week.
yeah,
now.
that's done. I think that's it.
Is there anything else you'd like to say before you end off?
No, I think I checked my subscribers today and I'm over 700. I'm absolutely staggered though. Thank you so much
I already
to
checked.
everybody. You checked?
I did.
Thank you to everybody that subscribed. I still can't believe people actually want to watch me, but
Let's go for 1,000.
oh, I think that might take a while, Jan.
800.
Maybe. So thank you everybody for always leaving lovely supportive comments.
Leave a like.
You left a lot of great advice after my last video when I was struggling with the Petal Fairy's arm. So you left some really good tips and advice which I heeded. So thank you all for that. Thank you for the likes and the thumbs ups and everything.
They're just called likes.
So I will see you in a couple of weeks, the end of the month, maybe beginning of July, somewhere around about then.
At the most.
Have a great stitchy week. And do you want to say goodbye, Jared? I will see you all soon.
Bye.
Bye everybody.
Subscribe.